Yeah, Dubai police doesn't take things like
They don't mess around.
They don't mess around. Like,
yeah. I have actually never feared any police as more as Dubai police. Although,
I
like, you
think
don't
they're
even do anything
friendliest.
wrong, but like, you're just like, oh, okay, yeah,
I think they're the friendliest police, but they also have no tolerance for like crime.
yeah.
So it's not like, I always say this, like in countries like America, you could probably like shoot someone and you get like a few weeks or so, you know, like, or you can stab someone.
Which US are you speaking about?
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
somebody,
or not US, but I
Go
think
stand
there
in the
are some
corner.
countries, you know, like where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, not stabbing, but let's say robbing. You know, you can't
Yeah.
rob someone in Dubai and just be like, oh, yeah, I'm out in a few days. No, you know, it's
You're
like
out.
crime is like taken
out of the
seriously.
country.
Exactly.
yeah.
Talking about Dubai police, there was this video which was roaming around the social media. There was one police car for the New Year's Eve. There was this one video. There are people, and there's just one car, and everyone is just stopped. Like no one is coming.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
Have
see
you
that
not seen
video.
it?
Like, are you the protest?
No, it was not
No,
a
I think he's saying
protest.
that they're all listening to the police.
Yeah, it was one car,
Okay.
and there was like thousands of people
Yeah.
behind that car, and that one car was just standing like this in the middle of the road,
Okay.
and like no one could pass that one car.
Oh, okay.
Like there's
okay,
no
okay.
barriers.
Yeah,
There,
there-
Yeah.
there's
So yeah.
nothing. So that's the fear of Dubai police.
No, people
Yeah.
really follow in Dubai, man. Like
think
Dubai
there's-
is
they're
like Dubai
really
is
I
one
think
of
it
those
has a great
countries-
culture where everyone wants to be. I don't know. It's just like they've set that barrier for safety, and like everyone
Yeah.
there kind of wants to like be known that we are the safest. So it's a great like. That's why I love.
Even
Dubai.
most of the time, you don't see them anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the beach and my wife and I, we left our phones and we
Yeah.
literally just did our own thing,
It's-
came back
it's so
after an
safe.
hour, and it's just like
Bro, I
nobody took
Literally
nothing.
left my GoPro at JBR, and the next day I went there, and I was
And it
just
was there?
looking for it, and there was a guy who calls me and she says, "What are you looking for?" It's like, I forgot my GoPro yesterday. Hey, come here. He literally gave me.
You know, people think you're lying. You know, like when you
Yeah,
say,
exactly.
When you say Dubai is safe, everyone thinks you're lying.
You know, like even if I,
It's extremely safe.
leave my phone somewhere, or like I don't care.
my
It's
mom
like,
2 days ago, she left her. She
My
came
dad,
home. She's
my
like,
mom,
"Oh, where's
same.
my phone?" She left it in the trolley
yeah.
in the mall. So she went back and it was still in the trolley. You know,
Yeah, it's like that,
It was
literally,
still in
bro,
the
it's like
trolley.
that,
She went to the
100%.
parking and found that trolley, and her phone.
There's so many carts there, nobody uses.
So
that
basically, don't get
specific cart.
stressed about it that you
Yeah.
lost your phone.
I think it's so safe that it's not good. I don't know how to say this, but like you must, like I don't know, like
I
you
agree. You know
lose your
why?
instincts.
You know why? Because
protect.
when I travel and like let's say anywhere else like America, UK, I forget things.
you get careless of
because
course.
I'm so used to Dubai being safe and like, oh shit, I just took off my watch and left it on a table. Like, oh no, like that's why. Like
Yeah,
I
of
travel
course.
with no watches. I travel with like nothing because
Mm.
I know I'm so forgetful because I'm used to how safe Dubai is. I'm like, okay, if I travel, I'm not even getting robbed. I'm just gonna forget it. You know,
Yeah, and you like you lose your
instincts.
instincts to protect, to
Yeah.
to be careful.
Yeah, like when I used to live in UK, like I'm like always watching behind my back. You know, like
Yeah.
you get those instincts, which is a good thing, I think, in a sense. You know, you learn to be street smart.
So another analogy, another way to look at this is that in Japan, everybody is so clean. Like whenever, like the health of Japanese people is like top notch. Like if you
Yeah.
want to be the
I've
healthiest,
never been, but I've heard.
I've heard too. I've never been either. But it's like people are masked if they even cough. Like
Yeah.
they take responsibility for if they are feeling sick, they shouldn't pass it on.
Yeah.
Whereas everywhere else in the world, it's not like that. So and they go on to live the longest.
Yeah.
The data shows. But those same people, when they go out of Japan, because Japan is so clean,
They died of
they
faucets.
yeah they get sick because their immune system stops, I suppose, fighting.
Yeah, fighting it, right? I think everything in life has a balance, right? It's like
You must have a balance. Yeah.
if you're spoiled, then you don't know how to work hard. If you're going through hard times, you learn to work hard.
Do you think Dubai is like people in Dubai are super spoiled all the time?
No, I think that's also a misconception.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they were, you wouldn't see how it's growing, you know, how it's developing, because you don't build that much if you were just like, oh, okay, let's chill. I think in every place in the world there are spoiled people, but I don't think I think that's a false narrative that people have, you know. And everyone thinks that everyone in Dubai is millionaires. They're not. There is a lot of millionaires, but it's just not like I remember a guy came to Dubai. It's like, oh, why don't I see Lamborghinis everywhere? I'm like, okay, there is a lot of Lamborghinis, but you're not just gonna see like 100 Lamborghinis drive by it every second. But look, I think it's a beautiful place, but I don't think people are spoiled. I think there's a lot of hardworking people there too.
No, I'm sure. I mean, like you don't come from a rich background, as you said yourself.
Yeah.
You made your money.
Yeah.
You made your net worth to be whatever it is today, and you chill with all the billionaires. But a lot of people don't, like, a lot of people that are there. I feel like, I don't know how to put this, but like a lot of kids there, they're just being born into this ridiculous wealth in such a small country. And like the amount of shopping that I've seen people do, like it just puts me
You know, the thing
in
is,
a spot
I
where
think
I don't know what to think.
Dubai has become like the hub for rich people.
Yeah.
So I don't think necessarily there are people from Dubai. I think it's a lot of tourists. Like every rich person in the world wants to come to Dubai. Like it's just known for that luxury
Yeah.
right now. So I think that's why you see like everyone shopping. But it's like similar to like if you go to Paris, like to the shopping, like lots of rich people go there to do shopping. So, but I don't think it's necessarily always people from Dubai. But like you said, it's become that like hub where like you see on Instagram all the time. Like anything luxury is Dubai. Anything like, oh, I like all these crypto millionaires, Dubai, all these like gurus that are shopping around. So, but of course, there is going to be like some people born into rich families, of course. And I think generally the Middle Eastern like upbringing is like in America, you might have like a very rich family, but the kid gets nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's like struggling kind of like
After 18, get out of the house, go
after
work in a
eating it out.
McDonald's.
So I think Dubai is one of those places where it's like, if your family's rich, you're rich too. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Like they take care of the kids, which it's something really good, you know. But I think that's what you mean. Like you might see some like younger kids that have access to a lot of money, you know.
Yeah. I don't think that's good. I personally believe that people should learn how to make money and not just be born with a silver spoon.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't sit very well with the concept of not doing anything yet having everything. I think Jackie Chan
Yeah.
very famously said that, you know, my kids are getting nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like they grow up, they do whatever they want to do. I'll donate all my money. I think that's a little extreme,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
I
I
think-
do understand where he's coming from, where you have to let the kid learn his or her own skill, do what they deserve,
yeah.
work hard to know that, you know, hard work pays off.
Yeah. I think there's never like a right answer. Like I also think that like if you're brought up struggling or like with nothing, then you would appreciate money. I don't know if there's ever a right answer. Sometimes you see people that have been in rich families continue it. Sometimes you see people that have been struggling and just keep struggling, you know?
Mhm.
So I don't think there's like a specific method. I agree with like you shouldn't give them everything. But there's just never like the right answer, you know?